let's be real for a second. Building that aesthetic body you see and admire, it's a dream for a lot of us. But what if I told you it doesn't have to involve a gym membership or any expensive equipment? Seriously. If you're anywhere between, say, 14 and 25, this right here is your simple 5-step blueprint to see actual, visible results in just 2 weeks, all from home. So you ready? Let's start this transformation. So here's the game plan. First, we're going to figure out exactly what aesthetic even means. Then we'll dive into the workouts, building the body from the top down. And finally, we'll get into the 2 things that absolutely make or break your success: how you feel your body and how you train your mind. Let's get right into it. Okay, so what are we even talking about when we say an aesthetic body? I mean, we see pictures of celebrities all the time, right? But what are the real core principles we're actually aiming for? It's not just about getting big. It's about creating the right shape, definition, and proportions. This image right here, it perfectly captures the change we're aiming for. This has nothing to do with superficial things. It's all about building a defined form, a stronger posture, traits that just naturally project confidence. That's the aesthetic look we're really after. So to put it simply, what's our target? A balanced, well-defined body. We're talking about that classic V-shaped torso, abs you can actually see, and proportions that make you look sharp and feel strong no matter what you're wearing. This is the goal. All right, let's get into the action. Step 1 is all about building a powerful upper body. A wide chest, strong shoulders, solid arms. These are the absolute keys to that aesthetic look. And we're going to get there by mastering 2 very simple, very fundamental movements: pushing and pulling. We're starting with a classic, and for good reason. The push-up is a ridiculously effective, foundational exercise. It literally builds your chest, strengthens your arms, and tightens your core, all at the same time. This one single move is your starting block for all upper body strength. And the best part is you can tailor this to any fitness level. If you're just starting, begin with knee push-ups. No shame in that. As you get stronger, move to incline push-ups, using a table to really hit that upper chest. And when you're ready for a serious challenge, diamond push-ups will absolutely shred your triceps. Just remember one thing: slow, controlled form is everything. Okay, now for the pull half of our workout. A huge roadblock for people at home is, not having a pull-up bar. But don't let that be your excuse. You absolutely do not need one to get an amazing back and bicep workout. There are simple ways around it. Here are 2 super powerful options you can do at home. For doorway rows, just loop a strong towel around some sturdy door handles and pull. It's fantastic for your back and biceps. You can also get under a solid table and do inverted rows. The key here is balancing these pull exercises with your push-ups. That's how you build that well-proportioned upper body. All right, time to carve out that core. You know that iconic V-shape everyone talks about? It comes from having well-developed abs and obliques. This next part is all about getting that sharp, defined look right in your midsection. Here are the 4 moves you need to build a rock-solid core. Leg raises will target those stubborn lower abs. The plank? That's for pure, brute strength and stability. Russian twists are what sculpt your obliques, really defining that V-line. And mountain climbers, they fire up your abs while also burning fat. Master these 4, stay consistent, and I promise, you will see results. Now we get to a part that, unfortunately, a lot of people skip: the lower body. But listen, a complete physique is built on a strong foundation. Powerful legs give you stability, balance, and, believe it or not, they play a huge role in creating that balanced and aesthetic look for your whole body. These are your absolute essentials for a powerful lower body. Bodyweight squats are your bread and butter. Lunges are amazing for building balance and stability. The wall sit, it's brittle, but it's a simple test of your endurance. And calf raises will shape and strengthen your lower legs. Don't neglect these. Okay, we've hammered through the workout, but any pro bodybuilder will tell you the exact same thing. Your body isn't built during that 1 hour of exercise. Nope, it's built during the other 23 hours of the day, and that all comes down to what you eat and how you recover. You've probably heard this phrase a million times, but it is the absolute truth. You can do thousands of crunches, but if your diet isn't clean, you are just not going to see the results you're working so hard for. Nutrition isn't a suggestion, it's a requirement for this transformation. Now, this right here points to a massive, kind of hidden challenge. A study found that a staggering 70% of Indians are protein deficient. And since protein is literally the building block for your muscles, this is a huge obstacle that we have to tackle head on. But look, the solution is simple, and it's right in your kitchen. You do not need extreme diets or fancy powders. Just focus on clean, home-cooked food. Get your protein from stuff like eggs, milk, and sprouts. Get your energy from roti, rice, and fruits. Keep it simple, keep it balanced, and just be consistent. And please, do not forget the simplest fuel of all, water. Aim for at least 3 to 4 liters every single day. Being properly hydrated is absolutely essential. It boosts your workout performance and your body's recovery process. It's a non-negotiable.
We've made it to the final step. And honestly, this is the most important one. You can have the perfect workout plan, the perfect diet, but without the right mindset, you won't get anywhere. Your body is built by the discipline you show up with day in and day out.
Let's just break this down. On one side, you've got the mindset killers. Overthinking everything, constant distractions, habits that just drain your energy and kill your motivation. But on the other side, you've got the mindset builders, creating a daily routine, building real discipline, and maybe most importantly, being loyal to the promises you make to yourself. So here's the bottom line. Think of your mindset as the foundation of the house you're building. Your workouts and your diet, those are the walls and the roof. But without that strong foundation, the whole thing just crumbles. Consistency, that's your real source of power here. So, we've laid out the entire blueprint, from the exercises to the diet to the mindset. The only thing left is for you to start. This isn't just a bunch of information. It's a challenge. Your 2-week transformation can literally begin the second this is over. So the real question is, are you ready to finally build the body you've been dreaming of?